welcome to the cottage. I hope you guys have had a good weekend. It is Sunday night here, and been having a nice day, kind of peaceful, kind of zen-like, okay? Doing some videos and personal readings, but at the same time, also in feeling like a peaceful, chill, easy feeling kind of mood. So I'm feeling pretty good today. I hope you guys have had a good day. Don't know what time of day it is where you are or what time you're watching this, whether you're catching me live or after this is done. But at any rate, I hope whatever time of day it is that you're watching, that you are having a good day, right? Let's get this all set up and ready to go. Hope you guys are having a good one, like I said. We will do Aries all the way through Pisces, and we will do a collective message at the end for everyone. So, and I'll timestamp that and post it after we are done, okay? All right. Hello, Maggie. Happy New Year to you. Hey, Rhonda, Debbie, Susie Q. Hey, Linda C. Lisa Duck, Jenna. How you doing? ASDF GH 1244. Well, hello to Australia. Hi, Ashley. Hey, Angelia. How are you doing? How's everybody doing? Pretty brown skin 3 Empress. How you doing? I saw you earlier, and there was something I can't even remember, and I was going to comment because you said something that I liked, and I think it was in Tyler's chat, and I said, I can't type her name, it's too long. But anyway, I don't know if I was going to laugh at something you said or agree with you or whatever, but I just remember I liked it, right? Yes, definitely go ahead and hit that like button, everybody. All right. Oh, no, Rhonda. It's nice here, but it is storming. I hope our reception will be good tonight, right? Hey, Kim Shields, how you doing? But I hope our reception will be good tonight. But we're just going to channel and see what comes out from the divine. Okay, guys? All right. So let's take a look. I'm going to go ahead and timestamp for the Aries. Let's get started. I would love to sit and chat with y'all all night, but we all know why we're here, right? All right. Let's get the tea. Let's throw some cards and spill some tea out on this tarot table, right? All right, everybody. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right. Let's take a look. All right. Let's take a look. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's your channel message? What's your channel message? Hey, Melissa, so good to see you. All right. Yes, we will definitely do a collective at the end for sure. And that'll be for everybody. All right, Aries, what do you need to know? What's the divine got for you? What's the divine got for you? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Page of Wands in reverse. The Star. Who are you not? Are you not speaking to somebody? Knight of Cups? I don't know. Let's just get more on this Page of Pentacles. Oh. I gotcha. Oh, it's like that. That's what that's about. Ooh. Look at there. Aries. Aries, are you playing hard to get? Is that what that's... Are you playing hard to get? Is that what this is about? Are y'all playing hard to get with somebody? Have you? No, we're just friends. I just want to be friends. I just want to be friends. That's all it is. Page of Wands is in reverse. There's something you're not telling. The moon is in the upright too. What's your secrets? I don't think you're being like shady. I think you're just kind of having fun. But like, I don't know. I think this is something new you're dealing with. I do. I think this is something new. Yay, we are not talking about the past. Let's take it down and write it down in stone here on January the 9th, 2022. Aries had a reading and your past did not come up. Nope, we're talking new stuff here. Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. You may have 2 options here. I don't think you're playing like in a bad way. I just think you're playing hard to get. And here's why I say that. Okay, the Star is in the upright. You know your future's so bright, you got to wear shades. You're well aware that the best is yet to come. All right, and that Star energy, You know it. And I'm going to tell you something. You got two aces here. Some of you got two options, okay? This may be the same option. You got an Ace of Pentacles and you got an Ace of Wands, which of course is the magic wand, ladies and gentlemen who swing on that side of the fence, whichever. But look, the Knight of Cups is here. You got your eye on one of them. And one of them you're considering a friend. But I'm going to tell you what, you are remaining single for a hot minute with this Nine of Pentacles here. You're keeping a lid on it right now, though. I think you like one of them and one of them not so much, but you're staying single. You're not going to commit to nobody for a minute, but you will. And you know one of them's got well, actually, you know both of them got long-term potential. Okay? But one of them more so has really got your curiosity up, but you're just kind of being quiet about it for a hot minute. I don't think this is, I'm not saying this in a bad way, but I think you're kind of enjoying this. You know, and if you're here in tarot, can I just say that probably the whole reason that you started watching tarot to begin with, just like us, you came here with a broken heart. Well, time marches on for you, Aries, and you heal your heart up, and you start dating around, and you know what? Things are starting to be fun again, and you're having a good time, and I kind of think you're at a place where you're like, this is kind of fun. I kind of like this. I got some folks interested in me, and I'm just kind of enjoying being single and having fun. I don't think you're like being dishonest with anybody. I don't get that at all. I think you're just holding your aces to your hand, so to speak, about who you like the best. Like in a good way, not in a bad way, right? Right? And you may be playing just, you put your past behind you. You going forward. Look at here. You're so done with the past. Look at here, baby cakes. You're so done with the past. I told you were over the past. I told you had healed. And look at this Ten of Cups. You know good and well you got something hot. And look, and this High Priest, that's the Hierophant, okay? That's the marriage card. This is the marriage, family, white picket fence, 2.5 kid golden retriever cards. That's the three cards I picked up just playing off the top of the deck, you know, showing you about holding your cards. But you know what? I had to look at them because the divine told me to. And it was very relevant to this reading. It was just confirming everything that I had just said. I think you're about, and I don't know where you are. This is maybe where you're headed. This may be future, okay? So take what resonates here. But you've been healing, the Star card. You're trusting the divine, right? I like this a lot for you. I think you're pretty fond of one of these options. I do. You got an Ace of Pentacles and an Ace of Wands, and that may be the same person, possibly. You're very sexually attracted. And, but this Ace of Pentacles, that's a good, solid, stable offer that is more likely, and I'm not saying the other one is not, but this one is more slated to go better. And I'm not saying the Ace of Wands one is not, right? All right, so we have fire, water, earth, and I'm sure you have air here somewhere, do you? No, you don't. Baby, how I'm supposed to breathe with no air. But you do have Aquarius in the majors. What else do you have in the majors? Taurus and Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio possibly. Hold on. Sorry. Nice reading for you, Aries. Sounds like you guys are doing pretty well. Sounds like you guys are having some fun. And you know, with that Nine of Pentacles here, you've had to glow up on your job, or you will. Some of you are self-employed, but definitely standing on your own 2 feet from a financial standpoint. Pretty prosperous there. If not already, you're headed that way. So that's what I see for you. All right, Aries. Let's go to the Tauruses now. Taurus. Sun, rising, and Aries. I just did your individual reading. I uploaded it earlier. In fact, the name of it. Let's see if I can. I'm gonna tell y'all the name of it. It was funny, but I can't remember it right now. I gotta look. But I've already uploaded it, Aries. It was called Holy Shit. A date for every night of the week. Okay, so probably the same Aries that I just picked up on. And I did, okay, so now, let me read timestamp for the Tauruses, okay? Taurus, I uploaded your reading too earlier, and it was, what was it called? I forgot. Oh, is this the one you've been manifesting? That was a pretty wild read. I liked that read, Taurus. It was a good reading. It's very different, but I liked it. And so, yeah. All right, Taurus, let's get your reading now. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Channel message for you. Well, baby princess, thank you so much. Back at ya. All right, Linda C., how you doing? Yes, it was, Debbie Thomas. It sure was. It was called Holy Shit. A date for every night of the week for the Aries. And then Taurus was, is this the one you've been manifesting? All right. All right. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Good deal, pretty brown skin. I appreciate that. Always nice to get feedback. Right? Thank you, baby princess. All right, Taurus, what we got for you? Ooh. Oh. Okay, let's just get the rest. Oh. That's what that's about. Oh. I like this, Taurus, so far. When a fixed sign gets enough. That's the name of this, Taurus. When my fixed bull-headed Tauruses get enough. And I know Taurus energy all too well. My 16-year-old has a Taurus sun. But okay. Thank you, Melissa. But okay. The Hermit is in reverse. You've been sitting back watching, haven't you? You've been sitting back. You know what's up, don't you? You know you dealt with a player. I don't know where you are on this timeline, but I'm going to tell you what. You're about to speak your mind. You're about to speak your mind. The Hermit's out in reverse. You kept it up. Kept it right up under your hat. Probably didn't tell a soul. Probably didn't tell a soul. Maybe your bestie. Maybe. When a Taurus wants to be quiet, and I don't mean secretive in a bad way, like they're hiding stuff, that's not what I mean. But when a Taurus wants to be quiet, they are good secret keepers, right? I know that because of my daughter. They're not like Geminis with diarrhea of the mouth, right? You kept this to yourself, but you about to talk. Okay. You know good and damn well this, and let me just show you what's at the very center of this reading. Before we move on, Taurus, you're represented by the Hierophant in the tarot. In this deck, the High Priest is the Hierophant, okay? Very center. In the upright. Y'all know, many of you who've been watching me for any length of time, this tells me Taurus is about to stand up and step into their power, and my Taurus Queen or King is about to open their mouth and speak their truth. I'm fixing to tell you what you're going to say, okay? I'm fixing to tell you. Y'all ready? This is what Taurus is going to say. This is you. I'm channeling you right now, okay? Look at here. You have played me and played me and played me. You keep coming in here and dipping in and then dipping out. And then dipping in with your magic stick and then dipping out. And I'm tired of this. You know what? I'm not playing this game no more. I'm not a piece in a Monopoly game. No. I know good and well you got no plans to do anything other than dip in, and y'all know what I'm saying, and dip out. You ain't never gonna put a ring on my finger. You ain't never gonna move in here. You ain't never even gonna make a commitment to me. You are the opposite of the 1111, whatever the hell that is. 666, mark of the beast, right? Yeah, that's what this person is, and you know it. Let me tell you something. I ain't giving to this another minute. This is Taurus. I gave, and I gave, and I gave, and I gave. This is you talking still. And you gave me nothing. You gave me dipping in, and as soon as you were getting to stay the night, you left right after you had your little jolly. Yeah, and you didn't care if I got mine or not. You got yours and you were out. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Taurus is about to stand up. Taurus had a damn enough. Woo, Taurus. And Taurus is like, well, Melanie, thank you, sweetheart. Thank you for that. Taurus is like this. I ain't giving to this no more because you didn't. Now, I'm doing nothing. And you know what? I'm taking a break. And guess what I'm going into? I'm going to take care of me. I'm going to self-care. I'm going to lay my beautiful... Let me say, this is Taurus. And I know Taurus energy, like I said, my daughter's a Taurus. What do Tauruses have a love affair with before any person? Their pillow, their bed, You are going to your creature comforts. Taurus is going to their peaceful, beautiful haven called their bed, their cave, their couch. They're about to take care of Taurus in a way that only Tauruses know how to do so well. It's called Self-Care 101, baby. And if you want to learn it, go find you a Taurus. They will show you how it's done. They know self-care. Baby, let me tell you what my Taurus friend's about to do. And I don't care if you're a male or a female, but look here. This is Taurus. Here you are up in the bathtub. You got the candle going. You got the glass of Pinot Noir right here. You got the leg up here like this. Shaving that leg. Playing that nice Kenny G music in the background. That water, that bubble bath. A Taurus knows how it's done. Tell me I'm wrong. Taurus knows how to pamper themselves. You guys are at the, and I'm saying this in a complimentary way, but you guys like your creature comforts, and that's what you're going to be. And when you get out of the tub, what are you going to do? Oh no, you're not going to use that dollar store lotion, Taurus, and that's fine. My Taurus is also like the good stuff too. An evolved Taurus is not going to blow money in a crazy way. They would rather buy one great thing than 10 pieces of shit thing. And y'all know what I'm talking about. And this is Taurus. Taurus is going to go up there and they're going to get out of the tub. They're going to take that nice fluffy towel. And you know what you're going to do when you're done, honey? You ain't gonna get the dime store lotion off the main shelf. No, baby, you going up on the top shelf to the Bath and Body shit. Yeah, you're gonna get that Japanese what's that stuff? Japanese whatever. Okay, I don't know. Mine's Magic in the Air. I mean, they got a lot of them I like. And you're gonna slather that lotion on. You're gonna put that retinol on that face. You're gonna do that facial. You're gonna do them nails. Oh, honey, you're gonna take care of Taurus for a change. You too busy. You know what? You gave all your giving to this dipper inner and outer. Taurus is done. Taurus is about to take care of Taurus. Guess who just became number one in the life of my Taurus friends? The person in the mirror. Yes, Japanese cherry blossom. That was it. And Taurus, by doing all of that, just became standing in their power right at the center of this reading. I can't make it up. You're done with the player. No. And you know what you did? You learned a lot, didn't you, Taurus? Good on you. Good on you. You'll look back at this one day and you'll be glad you learned. You wouldn't wish this on your worst enemy, but you'll be glad you learned about this in and out, dipping in, dipping out bullshit. I think you're about done with that. Right? All right, we got water, we got earth, and we got air, and we got fire. And, of course, we got Taurus, we got Virgo, too. Could be any sign. Maybe you got a Virgo placement, because I'm damn sure not worried about what placement this player is that you're about to throw to the curb if you hadn't already done it, right? Yeah. This time when they dip out, the doors and the locks are probably going to change, if I had to make a prediction based on that. All right? There you go. Let them dip out and stay dipped out, right? They're probably dipping in a lot of places, too. I didn't see that, but you never know, right? All right, let me get a sip of coffee after that one. It is pouring down rain out there, y'all. Thank you, dim bones. All right, y'all don't forget to hit the like button. All right, let's go to the Geminis. Gemini, I did your reading, and it's going to be uploaded after this. And what's the name of Gemini going to be? Oh, which king will you choose? That's the name of Gemini's reading. Right? Oh, Love and Sunshine's one of my favorites too, Crazy Crystal. In fact, I got tired of Japanese cherry blossom. I like, what's the red one? 1,000 Wishes, and I like Magic in the Air, and there's a new one, Champagne and something. Can y'all hear it? Okay. All right, Gemini. What's your message, Gemini? It's pouring. I like it when I'm inside. I got to take my trash out, though, and I got to get out in it, and I'm not happy about that. Maybe it'll stop by that time. Tomorrow's garbage day. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Hey, Tiger Sky. All right, Gemini, what's your message? All right, Gemini. Gemini, what's up? The Hangman in reverse. The Five of Cups in reverse. My card. Knight of Pentacles. Temperance. What the? Who's trying your patience? Geminis, if they expect us to be patient. I'm just kidding. Or is this you being patient? Temperance card, 4 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands in reverse, King of Wands, 8 of Swords in reverse, Knight of Pentacles, and the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. What is going on here, Gemini? This just won't end, will it? The never-ending story, is that what this is? I know, I'm thinking the same thing, Stephanie. I'm looking there and in my trash can, I'm going, I don't have that much. Do I really want to go out in this rain? But okay. Gemini, is this the song that just never ends? Is that what this is? You never seem to can get, gosh. And it's always these air sign readings that are just crazy as a balloon. And I mean, I'm not throwing shade at you, Gemini. I'm a Gemini too, but look. I'm going to tell you what this is about. I'm going to tell you what this is about. I'm going to call this. This is called having trouble letting go. That's what this is about. It's you patiently waiting. That's what this waiting was about. With the Knight of Pentacles and the Temperance card here. And I'm going to tell you something, Gemini. I'm going to tell you why the Hangman is in reverse. It took me a minute to see this, but I see it clearly now. Oh my God. Are y'all still here? Holy freaking crap. Gemini, I think the divine is I know, right? Woo! I'm sorry, y'all, but that was damn, that was close. Okay, I know it scared me too, Ashley. Woo! Okay. Woo! It was pretty, but it was also the room shook. I don't know if y'all realized it, but the room shook, right? Okay. All right, here we go. Yeah. All right, can y'all hear me okay? Am I still kind of here, sort of, kind of? Let me tell you, I don't have any more notifications, so if I get booted off and I get back on, y'all are just going to have to go to my channel and find me, right? But yeah, I know, right? All right, so you when I come back, you won't see a notification for it, but I know, right? But okay, all right, let's see if I can get my mind on track, Gemini. Wow. Okay. Gemini, you're having a hard time letting go of something. You are waiting. Gemini, what do you have cobwebs in your, you know what? In your hoity-toity? Why? Why is that? What's going on with these cobwebs? And I'm going to tell you something. You refuse to see. That's why the Hangman is in reverse. Gemini, you won't let go of this. You need to put it in the past and you won't let go of it. You won't let go of it. The Hangman is here in reverse because you refuse to see things but one way. All you can see is that this person is your person. There's a third party here for a lot of you, but you don't see it. In your mind, that third party doesn't exist. Gemini, you're like this. La, 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 la. This is my twin flame. We're supposed to be together. I don't care if it's your twin flame or your enemy flame or your triplets flame or whatever the case may be. Okay? I don't care who this is. They're with a third party and they ain't with you. Right? They're playing. King of Wands, they're playing. When you got a King of Wands here and they're surrounded by a bunch of horse shit, even in the upright. Right? There you go. That's probably what you're seeing in the right screen is the vapors off of my humidifier. But double check your notification bell, Morgan, as YouTube does recalibrate those. All right. So at any rate, Gemini, you have not let this thing go. You're still waiting on this person to return. You're still holding them with everything in you. You are holding. And you're beating your own damn self up. Okay, the Eight of Swords is here. The Eight of Swords is here because you're in your head about this, and you refuse to listen to your intuition. You're listening to, you're just, okay, right? And it's like you're beating a dead horse here, and I see this very, very strongly. But look, let me tell you something. I'm going to give this analogy. It's been a while since I gave this analogy. But I gave this analogy in another reading, maybe, I don't know, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month ago. Gemini, let me tell you what you're doing. I'm going to tell you from a horse person standpoint what this is doing. Yep, unsubscribe and resubscribe might help too. But okay, with notifications. Yes, it is thundering and lightning like crazy, Ash Vogel. But Gemini, yes. But Gemini, let's use the analogy of me and my horse. And you guys have seen my horse pictures. Okay, my horse weighs about 1,100 pounds. He's huge. Okay, he's much stronger than me. There's no way he could physically overpower him. I mean, there's no way I could physically overpower him. Zero. I weigh 115 pounds soaking wet. Okay, it's just not going to happen. Now, for those of you that don't know much about horses, when you walk a horse and you know you're just walking them and you don't have them like a saddle, right? They have a halter and a lead rope, which is the equivalent of a leash and a collar, like what you would see on a dog. And you use a lead rope to lead a horse. Now, if I'm leading a dog, like my 30-pound dog, and she starts to want to go somewhere, I mean, I can physically overpower her, okay? But if I'm walking my horse and I'm holding that lead rope, and he is very well trained, but if he got a wild hair and I'm holding this tight, this rope like this, just gripping it, okay? And that 1,200-pound animal decides he's going to take off. Anybody with sense that knows a damn thing about horses is going to tell you, you better let that motherfucker go. You will hurt yourself because you're going to get your hands tore up, or if you keep holding on, they're going to drag you. Okay? Now, my horse doesn't do that because he's a gentleman. He's feisty, but he's pretty well behaved. But my point is this. You're going to beat your own self up whenever if you just let go, it'd be a lot easier and you wouldn't hurt yourself. Because here's the thing, you know, the initial heartbreak is bad enough. But when we keep going back and going back and fighting for something and getting repeatedly rejected, and we're stalking somebody's social media and we keep seeing new pictures of them with their person or what have you, we're just hurting our own damn self at that point. You know, it's like holding on to that rope is causing more pain than if we just let go. And it's just revisiting that situation that's causing you pain, right? And that's what I see here, Gemini, and it's a cycle that we need to break. And that's what I got to say, right? So there you go. And I'm going to tell you, and Tiger's Guide, you just made a good point about the Taurus thing, and this is true about the Gemini thing. Let me tell you what Venus retrograde is doing. It's throwing shit in your face, okay? It's exposing truths about your romantic connections, about your friendships, about your business connections, about people in your family. Anything that you're doing, you're spending your time on, whether it's other people or whatever. It's exposing the truth. You're seeing toxicity in a whole new light, and you're seeing things about yourself and other people that you didn't ever see before, and that's what it's supposed to be doing. And is it unpleasant? Yes, but it is also very necessary. And part of the reason for this Venus retrograde and now Mercury retrograde, both of them kind of showing themselves at the same time, is because we're supposed to cut this shit out like a boss. Okay, Gemini? So that's what this is about. You pulled air, fire, earth, and water in the minor arcana. In the majors, you've got Sagittarius and Pisces. Okay, could be any sign. All right. That was a long reading because half the time I was dodging lightning bolts, right? It seems to have calmed down just a little bit. Whew! That was also a heavy reading. It was a heavy reading, and then, right? Man. Man. All right, let's go to the Cancers. Cancer, I did your reading too, and the name of it, what's the name of it? Can you trust this? No. I changed it. Cancer, the name of yours is Playing House or Making a Home. Right, which is it? Right, that's the name of your thing. All right, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Wow, Ashley, I don't know. It was crazy. I hope the replay isn't that bad, right? All right, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Y'all are funny. All right, Cancer gang. Y'all don't forget to hit that like button, too. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's your message, Cancer gang? What's up here? beep. Ooh, 7 of Wands. But 5 of Pentacles. Oh, damn. But the Taurus card, 5 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles in reverse. 4 of Wands in reverse. Damn, Taurus. I mean, can't. I did this in your reading, too. I kept calling you Taurus. Okay, and I kept pulling Cancer and Taurus cards all through your reading. A lot of you have heavy placements in both. You're dealing with one that has Taurus placement, but Cancer. Okay, let's see here. What we got here? All right, Cancer, let's just get the worst card out of the way. We got the 3 of Swords here in the upright, and that ain't never a good thing. Ain't never a good one. That one's just pretty damn clear cut. Heartbreak, possible third party. Heartbreak, possible third party. And I'm going to tell you what you're dealing with. And you ain't going to hear this. Cancer, you're dealing with a narcissist or somebody who is very narcissistic in their behaviors. And I do not often use that word. And there is a reason that you will rarely hear Auntie Karen using the word narcissist. Because I do believe in narcissists and they do exist. I think that many times people use that word just to describe any old ex that they're just pissed at the moment. Hey, Panther, good to see you. Good to see you. But I think in this case, you are dealing with somebody, if they're not full-blown narcissistic personality disorder, they're darn close. And let me just tell you the behaviors that I'm seeing out of this person. 7 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles. They come in, they love bomb you, they get what they want, and then they leave you out in the cold. And then they start ignoring you again, and you're like, what? What? And then they come back in, and they talk of marriage, or commitment, or whatever, right? And then the next thing you know, they turn your world upside down again. Okay, 10 of Pentacles in reverse. You know, we go from the Hierophant in the upright to the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, and the 4 of Wands in reverse. Okay? 3 of Swords, breaking your heart. Possible third party here. Knight of Cups. Oh, let me come back and love bomb you again. King of Pentacles, full reversed. Let me pull back away again. I have never seen such in and out energy in a reading in a long time. Man, Cancer. This person is really something else. Really something else. Whoa. And I'm going to tell you, a lot of you, whether you realize it or not, there's a third party here. Okay? And that's why they keep dipping out. Because when they dip out from your place, they're dipping in somewhere else. I feel like I'm reading. Who was this I was reading for? Or it was Taurus, wasn't it, that I got that message for? I'm telling you, a lot of you Cancers are dealing with Taurus, or you got Taurus placement. I mean, if you're like me, I mean, I have a Venus in Cancer, and I'm a Taurus stellium. I mean, maybe you got 2 significant placements. But here, whoever this is, they come in and they love bomb you, and they write you emotional checks that they don't have the emotions in the bank to honor those checks, okay? Those checks are going to bounce, okay? And it's a wannabe. Man, this is nuts. This is nuts. Okay? You got fire and earth and what else do you have? Air and water. And then you have, in the major arcana, you have Taurus, as I said. You pulled that all through your regular reading just a while ago too, Cancer, that I'm fixing to upload in a little bit. You've pulled Aries here as well. But I think this person is in and out, just like, you know, literally. But you know what? You can do what you want to. Only you know whenever you've learned enough out of this that you've gotten a lesson out of this, you know? But if it was me, I would take down that revolving door off my front door and I would change the lock. Just saying. Just saying. Right, Cancer? So that's what I have. Pretty clear cut, right? Well, thank you for popping in, Tiger's Eyes. It's always good to see you here. All right. 141 in the chat. Y'all, thank you for being here. Y'all are so kind to me. I really do appreciate it so much. You guys are amazing. All right, so let's go to the Leos. Y'all, the lady that just commented earlier, let me go back. I'm scrolling back because I cannot remember her screen name. Hold on a minute. Pantha something. Pantha, P-A-N-T-H-A space, K-O-R-E space, K-O-R-E space, Kali, K-A-L-I. She is, I guess she's new. I don't know if she's new, but she's a small, tiny channel. Her little readings are like a breath of fresh air, okay? And they're about 8-ish minutes long, and they're quickly starting to become a part of my morning routine. It's so nice. I would really, I shared her on my community page. I would really encourage you to go give her a listen and a sub. She's worth your time. There she is. That's her right there with the one that has the hearts. That's her channel right there. Yes, I posted it on my community page. I think I posted her yesterday and today. I can't remember. But anyway, she's, I like her energy. I like it a lot. It's very, very high vibrational. Really, really, really spot on with what she's been talking about. All right, so let's go to the Leo game. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And how I found her is Rich Lopp shared her on his page. And y'all know he's shared me a few times. He does not share just everybody. So when Rich shares somebody, I'll be like, okay, let me go listen to this person. Yeah, thanks, Panther. All right, it's right there. It's 2 above your comment, Hellhawk. That's her name, P-A-N-T-H-A space K-O-R-E space Kali, K-A-L-I. Right. So, okay. Hey, Joy Peace, how you? Rhonda, how you doing? Yeah, go check her out. She's worth a listen. And the nice thing is her readings are very concise, and she's just like, oh my God. It's like, it's healing. I don't know. She's a healer. I know that. She ain't got to tell. I just know. You can tell by her energy. She's a healer. She's a healer. Yep, she is. Okay. All right. Let me timestamp for the Leos because I was running my mouth, but yeah. All right. Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's up, Leo gang? Well, I'm sorry, Daniel. I hope it gets better. How's everybody else doing? Is my reception coming in okay, y'all, now after the worst of the lightning seems to be past? All right, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Hello, Hawk, how you doing? I got to email you. I think you emailed me a while ago. All right. All right. Good deal, Eileen. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, good. Good. All right, good. All right, Leo friends. What's up with my fiery Leos today? King of Swords, 2 of Swords. What's up with that? Oh, Emperor in reverse. Like that one. Like him. I don't like 3 of Cups in reverse either. I don't like Knight of Swords in the reverse too much either. Well, the Fortune. I think I got a story here, but well, let's just pull our... Oh, okay. Here's what I heard you say. You know, this is what I heard you say, Leo. You know, to this person, this is you. I don't know if you've already said it, you're going to say it, or you're just thinking it. Okay, but your energy is like this. You know, I really thought you were all that, and you were my person. I was wrong. That's the short version. The long version is this. Okay, King of Swords. You see, and you know, highly intuitive. Okay, I'm going to say that represents your energy because that's what we're looking at here. But, you know, I think you see this thing. You know, the King of Swords, I like the King of Swords a lot. He gets accused of being cold. But honestly, the King of Swords is very wise. He cuts to the truth and he can see. It's really funny because have you ever met those kind of people that they have the ability to just zone right into what's really important about the situation and cut right to the chase without all the BS and not getting all involved in the minutia and the details? They'll just get right to the bottom of seeing it for what it is. That's the King of Swords, and that's your energy, and I think you see this for exactly what it is. And I don't think you're mad. Not really. I really don't. But I think you've been quiet about it. You probably, and I'm going to tell you, for a lot of you Leos, this involves a third party. Why do I say that? The 2 of Swords in the upright. Somebody refusing to make a decision here. Could be just somebody refusing to move forward with you, but I think for a lot of you, third party energy. Why do I say that? The 3 of Wands is in reverse as well. 2 of Swords in the upright, 3 of Wands in reverse, 3 of Cups in reverse, and the Lovers in the reverse. The Lovers in the upright is about making a choice between two people. And when it's in the reverse, it can mean somebody hanging on to both of them and not making a choice. Man, there are what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of my 9 cards are telling me that this person is juggling you with someone else or has. That's pretty crazy. You got 3 threes here, though. I'm going to tell you that. For what it's worth, that tells me you're divinely guided. You know, this is a big lesson for you probably if you'll embrace it and see it that way. But look here. You've been quiet about it. You kept your mouth shut. 2 of Swords here. But you're dealing with somebody who's a player. Oh, boy, the Emperor in reverse. Big-time player. Okay? Immature and all that. You know, that one will write you some emotional checks that'll bounce too, right? Now, the 3 of Cups, harsh words between y'all. And then you getting lip service, like them telling you what they think that you want to hear with this Knight of Swords in reverse, but they're definitely not being honest, okay? And the Wheel of Fortune is in the upright. And I'm going to tell you why the Wheel of Fortune is in the upright. And the 10 of Cups right behind it. Let me tell you what that's about. That's you. That's you. That's you and the divine. You stepping out. I told you were divinely guided with these 3 threes here. And you realize that. And you're like, you know what? Let's walk. And when we walk, we're just going to spin our wheel and throw this in the hands of the divine. We're going to trust the divine. I know that in divine timing, I got my real 10 of Cups coming because this damn sure was not that. But I'm trusting the divine. I know that in divine timing, my new opportunity is coming. And I am exactly where I am supposed to be. With this wheel, you realize it. And honestly, I got to give you some major creds here, Leo. Because you're looking at this thing and you're going, I know why this had to happen. I had to learn this, that, and the other for this. Right? You're doing pretty darn good. I'm telling you, the King of Swords does not get to be the King of Swords in the upright because they were stupid. No. That person became intuitive and wise because they learned how to be grateful for those circumstances that seemed like they were horrible, but they actually turned out to be for the very best. 5 of Cups in reverse, right? You don't have that card, but you might as well because you're in that energy. If you're not, you're going to be. It's a great energy to be in. Looking back at the past and saying, you know what? That thing that didn't work out actually worked out for the best. And look where I am. That would have never been if I hadn't gone through all that, right? I'm telling you. We've got air here, fire, water. Okay, you got some major arcanas too. You've got Gemini and Aries. Could be any sign though, right? I said fire, right? Yeah, air, fire, and water. Yep, you don't have any earth. Get grounded, Leo. I don't know why, but something told me to tell you that. There you go. I never get that whenever I say no earth, but like, there you go. Get grounded. Go outside and get grounded. Do some things to do some grounding. You know what to do, right? Y'all know how to ground, right? I know it's cold right now, but go out and touch a tree for a little bit. That'll help, you know. You might not be able to walk barefoot. Now, some days here, even in January, I can. But yeah, let's go to Virgo. Let's go to Virgo. Virgo's Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Yes, it is, Jacqueline Lee. I understand. I do understand. Y'all might have seen my shadow work playlist that talks about letting go and how I let go finally, and my struggles and how I healed and what worked for me, right? And I'm not saying I'm 100% healed. I don't think we ever are. But I've worked through a lot of my shit. I'll just say that, right? All right, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Hug a tree. Absolutely crazy. Y'all, I have a beautiful big live oak tree in my front yard, and live oaks do not shed. They stay green year round, and they're absolutely beautiful. And it's a huge live oak, and I love it. That's one of my favorite places to go ground, I'll just tell you. All right. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Speaking of earth signs, right? Well, hello to Quebec. How you doing? All right. Don't forget to hit that like button. Got 141 here, 124 likes, y'all. Definitely do appreciate it if you would pop out and hit that like button and pop right back in the chat. Would be a great thing. All right, so Virgo, Three of Wands in reverse. What in the freakity freak? Ace of Wands, Knight of Cups. Two of Wands in reverse. Eight of Swords in reverse. Magician. Nine of Pentacles. Five of Cups in reverse. Page of Cups. All right. So, look here. Three of Wands is in reverse. Whoever this is really is just not wanting to build anything solid here. Let's just be nice about it. For a lot of you, this does involve three people. Okay? I'm just going to call that for what it is. Now, you have the Ace of Wands and the Knight of Cups. The motivation for the Knight of Cups is the Ace of Wands. Do you understand what I'm saying? The motivation for the love offer it's a roll in the hay. Can we just call it? That's the motivation for the love offer. The next thing that happens is the Two of Wands in reverse. They fall off. And they're juggling you with that other person. They're refusing to make a decision with another person. Okay? And then they just release you like a hot potato with the Eight of Swords in reverse. This person is manipulative. The Magician reversed. Yes, they are. They understand that they're doing things to sabotage this connection with you. They understand that. They know good and well they are. They are well aware. They know. But they're not, and I'm going to tell you what they're doing. Hey, Brookie, I'm going to tell you what they're doing. They're coming up in your house, and they're playing house with you for a little bit. And then they're going and playing house somewhere else. And what they're doing to everybody else is they're out thotting and bopping on the street like they're completely 100% footloose and fancy free. With the Nine of Pentacles here. They're acting single. Sleeping. And you, what you're doing is sleeping single in a double bed is what you're doing. Meanwhile, they're across town. And let me tell you what they do. And so then, let me tell you, this is a cycle. You start to work on yourself. You're like, no more. I've put this behind me. And then here they come back around again. Virgo, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Virgo. Let me back in. Please let me back in. I promise it's not because of sex. I promise it's not because I've got that thingy, right? I promise it's not that. I promise it's not that I just want to roll in the hay. Yeah, it's not that, Virgo. I really love you. Yeah, I love you about like a teenager level love. That's what it is. And what is it that teenagers want? Come on now. I'm not saying sex is bad. I'm the first to tell you it can be great. But okay, come on now. If that's the only reason you want to hang out at my house, you just want to play house. You don't want to make a home. Okay? Not really? No. Virgo, this is a repeating cycle for some of you. This person's acting single. There's no committal here. Nine of Pentacles. They ain't gonna commit. They ain't got to. Why would they? Why would they? They've got both pieces of cake and they're, let me eat a little bit of this. Let me eat a little bit of this. A little bit of Monica on my right. Da, 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 da. What's that guy? I can't even think of the name of the song or the words from the women, but y'all know what I'm saying. And it could be men, women, whatever. I don't care. It could be rocks. I ain't worried about gender here. But okay. Yeah, this person is like Mambo number 5. That's the name of that song, right? That's what that's about. Yeah. And I'm going to tell you, a lot of y'all, if they're really out dipping in a lot of different cups, y'all need to be careful, okay? You need to be. And I'm going to tell you what the Ace of Wands is. It's not just a sex card, baby cakes. It's a pregnancy card. And I'm going to tell you something. Do you really think things would change if you wound up having a baby with this motherfucker? Do you? I mean, if you want to be a single parent, great. Nothing wrong with that at all. Hats off to those of you who are single parents. I'm a single parent, but on the other hand, I do have I'm very, very blessed to have a very present father to my daughter who is very, very involved, okay? And I could not be more blessed. But I'm going to tell you what, whoever I'm talking about right here, no. No. This person can't take care of themselves. This person does not even want to commit. How do you think they're going to level up and man or woman up to the responsibility of dipping in a lot of cups? Needs to be a t-shirt design. That is funny, isn't it? But yeah. But you've got fire, water. What else do you have? Fire, water, right? Okay, maybe you need to hit some fire, water after you deal with this one. No, don't do that. But okay, you've got water, fire, air, and earth. Literally every zodiac sign. And you've got Gemini. You've got Gemini. Right. All right. Could be any sign, though. It might not be a Gemini because you've pulled all the signs, right? Y'all know I'm a Gemini. All right. You know, Geminis, and I love my sign. I wouldn't be any other sign, but I'm gonna tell you what. If you think it's exhausting dealing with a Gemini, try being one. Right. All right, Libra. Would you really enjoy peace? All right. What are we on? Libra. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's up, Libra gang? What's up, Libra gang? Y'all don't forget to hit the like button, too. And if you have a question for my tarot deck, y'all know what to do, right? You can book a personal reading by following the directions in the description box below this video. Well, hello, Bella. Thank you so much, and thank you for that. Is it Manna and Bellamar? Thank you so much for that. Appreciate it. All right, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Back to the air signs. One more shuffle. I'm feeling the need to shuffle, so just, you know, be patient with me. I want to get a good reading for you, okay? Yep, definitely. Ooh, that slid right out. All right, let's see here. All right, Miss Libra Stellium. Knight of Cups. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. What? Is this person bipolar? I don't know. Let's see. Queen of Wands. You don't care. That's what I heard. Let's just see. Let's get the rest of the story. Strength card. I don't think you do. I think you care, but like I don't think it's rocking your world. High Priestess. Six of Cups in reverse. You darn sure. Oh, you're good. Three of Swords. Dang. Queen of Cups in reverse. And the Four of Wands. You in the reverse. You know, this is going to be a very weird reading, Libra. I've not had a reading like this. I don't know if I've ever had a reading like this. Probably pretty specific. Okay. Now, Libra, hear me out here. This is about a past person that you have pretty much healed from. And I recognize that, but hear me out, okay? Hear me out. And the reason I say that is because of this. The Six of Cups is here, but in reverse. And in my readings, more often than not, that Six of Cups in reverse comes out because you have worked through your emotional baggage associated with this past situation. All right. Now, and you've reached a point where you're pretty highly evolved, highly intuitive. I think you're walking in this Queen of Wands, High Priestess energy here. Okay? I really do. I really do. And I think you've become highly intuitive. You've gotten very wise here. I mean, I'm just saying that with the things I'm seeing here. You've really built up your spiritual muscles. You're taking your time. You're biding your time. The Queen of Wands is happy and busy and high vibrational, okay? So I think you're vibing fine. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, not your ranch, but theirs. And I'm going to tell you something. If I could speak to the past situation between, and this is past, okay? This is not where I think you are now. Clearly, we're reading for a lot of Libras, okay? So you could be anywhere on this timeline, okay? But there was codependency where you bent over backwards for a person that was really probably non-committal and broke your heart possibly with a third party, okay? Hey, Serby, how you doing? And quite honestly, this person dipped in and out too on you. That's why the Knight of Cups is here, followed right behind the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, where this person was wasting your time. They come in, make you a lot of promises, and then dip out, okay? I'm tired of these readings, y'all. I'm so tired of these readings. But I think you've healed from this. And I don't know where you are. Obviously, again, I'm reading for a lot of different Libras, so I'm having to keep this general. But you are on a timeline where if you have not healed from this and put it in your past, you're going to. You're going to come to a place, if you haven't gotten there already, Libra, where you just don't have time for the BS. And you have risen above, okay? The Queen of Wands is like a phoenix, okay? And that's fire energy. And I know you're an air sign, but hear me out. You know, it's fire energy. You rise up out of the fire. And right now, depending on where you are, you're on the path where you're just so busy, but you're happy. You've got a lot of irons in the fire. You've bossed up. You're doing real good on your career. You're following your passion. You're following your heart. You're too busy for BS. And you are very happy and very loving. And you would certainly welcome somebody on your level to come and sit at your table and have a cup of tea with you and discuss possibly going down a possible romantic connection. Okay, but they got to be on your level. Otherwise, you're going to sweetly and kindly look at them and say, I want you to eat. Just not at my table. And you'll smile and you'll be happy and you'll never miss a beat. Why? Because the Queen of Wands ain't got time to waste a lot of time on bullshit. I mean, I'm just going to be honest with you. The High Priestess sees it all. You see it all. Now, here's what's interesting. I think you're observing. I don't think you're stalking a person. That's not what I have here. But somehow or not, you know, it's funny. Libras and everybody. You know, a lot of times when you're in a position where knowledge just crosses your path whenever you aren't looking for it, or maybe you're in a position where you know things, or maybe you just know things from intuition, because I think a lot of you, that's what this is about with the High Priestess card. You know good and damn well that player in your past ain't changed a bit. He's still hitting a lick and a prayer with everything that'll walk, okay? And he's still playing, and I'm going to tell you, he's still got people that are codependent to him, or she does, whichever the case may be. And there's no happily ever after with that person. That person is a player. You got the Three of Swords here. This person, whoever this person is in your past, has got a string behind them, a trail of broken hearts that look like a trail of breadcrumbs that you would leave on the forest trail, right? And it's just broken heart after broken heart after broken heart after broken heart. And there's a pattern here with this buzzard. Yeah. And I'm going to tell you, but here's what you did. You rise above. You're like, I'm not there anymore. I'm not in that energy anymore. I'm way up here. Okay? And if you're going to, you know, even think about me, then you're going to have to climb the ladder because, you know, I'm on the second floor now. Right? Yeah. And that's what I see. And I think you're well aware that this person hasn't changed. And what I think has happened is this. Can I just give you my little illustration that I haven't used in a long time, but I used to use it a lot? When you guys were together, you were right here, okay? Vibrationally, you were the same. You were both kind of low vibing, okay? We all been there, right? You both were kind of low vibing, and you started working on yourself. This is why, because you would repel anyway. That's why you're in High Priestess mode. You don't have time. And energetically, this person is no longer a match to you. In fact, because you are now on a different frequency, I guarantee you that months or years ago, whenever you were still vibrationally aligned with this person, you would have probably, if you would have walked in a room with 100 people and they would have been across the room, you would have somehow got, you know, like looked, right? Now, if you were to walk into a room with 100 people and that person were on the other side of the room calling your name, you wouldn't even hear them. You wouldn't notice them. It would be like they were invisible. Just saying. That's how that works. That's how that rolls. You've got fire, earth, and water. And you've got air as well. So you got every zodiac sign. You've got Pisces, and you've got Leo. What else do you have? Is that it? Yeah, could be any sign though, because we pulled all the elements. Yep. That humidifier, it's got the little little moistened cotton pads that you can put in it, and you can get the menthol flavor, but you can also get the lavender flavor. And I put the lavender in there, and it smells so nice right now. Just saying. I ain't taking too long. All right, Scorpio. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I am taking entirely too long. I am taking entirely too long. Sorry about that. All right, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Hello, Jenna. How are you? Do not forget to hit that like button, everybody. I truly do appreciate that. Oh, wow, Crazy Crystal. That's nice. I cleansed my space today. This whole space. I mean, I cleansed the hell out of all my cards and everything this morning, right? Thanks, Debbie. All right, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's your message, Scorpio? What's going on here? Why are you? Okay. Oh. Well, that wanted to flip around, so I'm letting it flip around, and it makes sense with the other cards that I'm seeing. Ooh. Damn. I am so tired of these threes in reverse. Can I just talk about it? But the Three of Swords is in the upright. The one that would be better in the reverse, right? Lord. Okay, let's do this reading. Scorpio? Cobwebs yet? Have the cobwebs started to form yet? Have the cobwebs started to form yet, Scorpio? Because you're waiting. And you're waiting on a player. You're waiting on a player. Knight of Wands in reverse. Two of Wands in the reverse, refusing to make a decision to go forward with you, possibly juggling a third party. I got two other third party cards here, people. I can't deny it. A lot of you guys, what is it with this Utah shit? I've got to call Tyler and tell him that y'all are all moved to Utah. I guess me and Tyler are he's in Vegas and I'm in Alabama. I guess only the two of us are left outside of Utah. And I love Utah. It's beautiful. Please don't. But look, I'm tired of all these third party bullshit things. Can we just? Two of Wands in the reverse. Three of Swords in the upright. The card of heartbreak more often than not. Third party. And especially when I got a Two of Wands reversed and a Three of Pentacles in reverse. That's why they don't want to build. That's why they don't want to build with you, because there's a third party and you keep waiting and hoping and wishing and playing and hoping. And yeah, your Knight of Pentacles is going to eventually work itself. I have never seen a player come around. I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but in 57 years, I would like to think I had seen it just once if it would. This has got you, if you can't get it out, you can't get it out of your head. Eight of Swords is here in the upright. Let me tell you something. That's the card that wanted to come out in the reverse, and the divine spun it around in the upright and said no. Scorpio's still up in their head about this person. I said, yes, I'm not going to fight with the divine. I have tried that, and that ain't never a good thing to do. No, I ain't going to try to strong arm the divine. The divine said it needed to go upright. By God, that card's going upright. And I knew when I saw it. And it fit every other part of this story. So I know exactly why the divine said this person, you haven't released this person, Scorpio. Because you haven't. You're still waiting and hoping for the impossible dream. Y'all, that song's older than I am. The Dream, the Impossible Dream. I think that's Andy somebody. I don't even know who the hell that is. When I was a little kid, my mama used to listen to albums on the record player. And that was, who was it? Andy somebody. Who was it? Old as dirt. Come on. Andy. What the hell is that guy's name, that singer? Come on, somebody help me out. It's old and dirt. Old as dirt. Who else is? I know there's nobody as old as me here. This is the impossible dream is what this is. Right? This is the impossible dream. The judgment, at the very center of this thing, the judgment card is Andy Williams. Thank you. That's exactly who that is. But look here. At the very center of this thing, the judgment card is in the reverse. That means no resurrection. Judgment in the upright is reconciliation. Judgment in the reverse, that is obstacles too great to overcome. And I don't know what the obstacles are, but apparently this person feels like they're there. Maybe the third party is the big wall that can't be, you know, okay? Let me tell you something. A person is who they want to be with. They are with who they want to be with. But look at this. Look at this person hanging on, struggling. Despite the heartbreak, despite knowing that third party is there, you cannot let this go, can you? Well, you can. You can. I know it's hard as hell. 9 of Wands, you're the only one doing anything here. It's fighting a losing battle. And you're beating your own self up because you're fighting for something. Nobody else is it. Let me tell you something. You're the only dog. You're the only person that's got a dog in this hunt right now, Scorpio. You're the only one. And this is fighting a losing battle. Drop the wands and stop fighting for something. Because let me tell you who you're hitting the hardest with those wands. It ain't the third party. And it ain't your ex. It's you. You're the one getting the brunt of it. Heal. Heal. You got better days ahead, but you got to heal first. You got to release this thing and heal. Right? You got to stop giving to this thing and heal. Is it easy? No, it's damn hard. If it were easy, you wouldn't watch a tarot love reading ever again. Okay? That's why I have so much stuff on my playlist about how to release things, how to energetically cut ties, to get this haunting thing out of your head where you can have a little peace. It took me a long time, but you know what? I did it. I thought I never would, but I sure did. I sure did. But it took a long time and a lot of work. Yeah. Time doesn't heal anything. Time plus work, baby cakes. And I don't know how long it's going to take. Everybody's different because we're all on different levels as far as how we've developed our abilities to work through this stuff. Every connection that we're talking about here is different. Your romantic connection is going to be far different than mine. What happened to you is going to be different than what happened to me. My life circumstances up to that point are different than what your life circumstances were. So there is no way to know your timeline, but the divine will let you know. You'll get your intuitive guidance from up here by spending time in shadow work and meditation and self-care. And if you want to know about self-care, go back to the Taurus reading and they'll teach you how it's done. Okay? That's what that's about. Okay, Scorpio? So we got earth and air and fire. And there ain't a lick of emotion on this board. And I'm going to tell you why. I'm not just talking about the person. I'm talking about you. Do you know why? It's not love, baby. It wasn't for me, and I didn't understand that for a long time. It's obsession. You're looking for somebody else to fill up your cup because it's called addiction to people. And there's only one person that can fill up your cup, and that's the person in the mirror. That's why there's no cups here. There's no love on either part. There ain't even like a cup in the reverse here. There's not a cup on the board. Not a bit, not a lick. And that's why, because this is obsession, that's why. All right, so there you have it. Heavy Scorpio energy, by the way, but in the reverse, interestingly. And sometimes I'll say, you know, when you pull your major arcana and it comes up in the upright, that many times has to do with standing your power. What's in the reverse, you know? Straighten that crown. Walk away from that, right? All right, let's go to the Saggies. I am talking way too much. These channel messages get to be long whenever I do these channel messages, and I'm sorry. Thank y'all for sticking with me. I do appreciate it so much. All right, Saggies, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right. After this, I'm going to upload, what was it I said? Gemini and Cancer. Yep. All right. All right, Sagittarius, what's up? What's your message? What's your message, Sagittarius? Panda, are you a Saggy? I love Sagittarians. They are so cool. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Hey, Classic Design Boutique. My pleasure. All right. Mad Hattress. Page of Wands in reverse, the Lovers reversed. 7 of Cups. Magician reversed. Wheel of Fortune. King of Pentacles. Ten of Swords reversed. Judgment reversed. 8 of Cups in the upright. You know, this Venus retrograde has an overall theme, and it is about releasing and cutting things out. And I'm seeing that in my readings, I'm seeing it in my personal life, and I'm seeing others that I follow on YouTube talking about this very thing. Okay? Right? And it's just the thing that Venus retrograde is doing, among other things, is it is exposing things, and we're seeing the truths that we didn't see before. And a lot of times it's things in our shadow, and a lot of times it's things about other people and whether or not we want to still be aligned with those people, and who's aligned with us and who's not. What situations are serving our greater good, which, by the way, our greater good will never be contradictory to the overall greater good for the collective. I will guarantee you that. But, okay, hear me out. That being said, your person is not nearly as emotionally invested as you are or were, wherever you are on this timeline. Lovers in reverse. Possible juggling going on yet again, because the Lovers in the upright many times has to do with a choice between two lovers. A lot of times when the Lovers comes out in reverse, that's because somebody's refusing to make a choice. And the next card is the card of options, Seven of Cups. A little bit of Sandra in the sun, a little bit of Monica all night long, or whatever. I don't know the words, but y'all know the song, right? Page of Wands is in reverse. Magician is in reverse. Wheel of Fortune is in the upright, though. You got something interesting, but I'm going to tell you something. The Ten of Swords is in reverse. You're having trouble letting this thing end. You're having trouble letting this thing end. The Judgment, again, is in the reverse because there are obstacles too great to overcome. And that is this. This person is just not wanting to give to this thing. Page of Wands is in reverse. And I'm going to tell you something. A lot of times when the Page of Wands is the page that's in reverse, this person, there's other people's opinions that come into play, okay? And the King of Pentacles is here. You can manifest options, but I'm going to tell you what the biggest obstacle in manifesting options is. Walking away from this. Walking away from this, okay? That's the obstacle. But at the very center of this thing is the Wheel of Fortune. You have opportunity here, but quit messing around with this person. That is self-sabotage. That's why the Magician is in reverse. But you got something stable here. But the thing that you got to do is I'm not talking about physically walk away. That's the easy part. You think it's the hard part, but the hard part is walking away energetically. Okay? That's the hard part. Okay? But you can. Is it easy? No. Of course not. But to stay on this path where this person is just messing around and non-committal, basically. And I'm going to tell you something. There's times I'm going to tell you why this Page of Wands is in reverse. Because for some of you, whenever you reach out to this person, you might go for days without hearing from them. Right? And I'm going to tell you it's because they're busy with other options, whether you know it or not. That's the bottom line here. Okay? But your biggest problem is walking away and releasing this thing, okay? And making a judgment call, turning this thing like this, making a judgment call. And really, quite honestly, the biggest obstacle that what we need to do, this Wheel of Fortune is here. We need to put our hand in the hand of the divine, okay? And trust the divine, okay? Because the biggest obstacle is us. We are in our own damn way, and we are in the way of the divine. Sometimes you have to get out of the way and let the divine source energy, which honestly is what your soul is made of, your higher self, get in and do the work to help you release this thing and trust the divine. Know that in divine time, your stability is coming in. Somebody who is mature and grounded and stable, okay? But we gotta do the solo time first, right? To where we can work on ourselves, yes. And I'm going to tell you, you might fall in love with yourself so much that you just love being single. It happens. I did a reading earlier. Who was it? Taurus that I did a reading for? My individual reading for the Taurus, right? Hi, Allie. But yeah, you've got fire, water, earth, and air. Literally every zodiac sign. We've got Scorpio here and Gemini. Heavy Gemini, in fact. Okay. So there you go. There you go. All right. Man. Capricorn. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Capricorn. This is my moon sign, y'all. Capricorn, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Capricorn, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. What we got for you, Cappy Gang? Capricorn, we got 178 people here. Thank you guys for being here. Do not forget to hit that like button. I know, Ash. I know. I know. All right, Capricorn. Capricorn, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. That's not a bad thing, Debbie. You've raised the bar, huh? You've raised the bar. That's my south node too, Lisa Duck. Capricorn is my south node and my moon sign. I have a 12th house stellium and a Taurus stellium. I've learned these things. All right, Capricorn, 6 of Pentacles in reverse. 8 of Pentacles in the upright, though. Chains, which is the devil card in this deck. You know, that is your card. Let's just reserve Queen of Swords in reverse. Let's just wait a minute. 5 of Swords in reverse. Tower in reverse. 2 of Pentacles in reverse. 6 of Cups in reverse. Ace of Wands. Okay, this is telling you to manifest something new. This is telling you to make a decision to walk away from something. All right, so here we go. I wanted to wait to see, because when I was doing, I knew I was reading for Capricorn and I pulled your card. I wanted to make sure to know exactly why it was here. And it is here for the traditional reason. And it's also here because you're a Capricorn. It's telling you to step into your power. But what it's also, and the advice card on the devil card is show some spunk, speak your truth, and let the chips fall where they may, honey. And let me talk about that. The 6 of Pentacles is here in reverse. There's a lack of equal give and take. And I think you're highly attentive to this person and them not so much, okay? Queen of Swords is in reverse. It's kind of like this thing, you know what I think you did? I think you went into this thing ignoring some red flags, if I could just speak to that. And the 5 of Swords here in reverse, whatever this thing is that came out. And I think you're struggling to let the tower fall. That's why the tower is in reverse, okay? And I think you're trying very, very hard. And it's like it's falling around all around you. And what I see you doing, Capricorn, is trying to catch it while it falls and, you know, plug the holes back in and build it. And you know, we can still make this work. We can still make this work. But I'm going to tell you what the divine's telling you to do. The last card's out, 2 of Pentacles in reverse. Make a decision. Make a firm decision. Put this behind you, 6 of Cups in reverse. And the Ace of Wands is in the upright. That's a passionate new beginning with someone else. But you got to make a passionate new beginning with yourself first, and birth yourself first. Your new self that is going to come about from healing from this stuff, okay? There's a lot of toxicity here. I mean, I see that, and I think you're fighting it, or maybe you were. Maybe you're past all this. I sure hope so. Okay, I really, really do. But the Ace of Wands is it's literally the action card, and it's telling you, make a decision, make a stand, make a firm decision, and don't put it off any longer. Take action now. That is why you have the 2 of Pentacles in reverse and the Ace of Wands in the upright. The 2 of Pentacles in the upright would be hold off, gather more information before making a decision. But we got the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. You've been patient. It's time to move. It's go time. It's go time, Capricorn. Get in your car and go. Yep. Get on the bicycle, the motorbike, whatever you need to do. Okay, get on that. What are those little things that you ride around town on? What are those? I can't think of those things that they have in the malls that you rent and you ride around. And it's like $50 for 15 minutes or whatever. Yeah, get on something and move. Okay? Walk, run, crawl, bicycle, boat. Okay? Let the tower fall. And look at the tower for what it is. Let me tell you, and I know you guys know this, you've heard this, but for those of you who haven't, this bears repeating. Towers are good. Are they hard? Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Towers are divine intervention. It is the toppling down of something that was built on false beliefs. And the reason it happens is because the divine has kind of already made attempts to get your attention and couldn't. And I mean, I'm speaking from experience, honey. I've had more than one tower in my life, and it ain't ever fun. But you know what? I've learned to stop fighting those things. I really, really have. And it made it easier. And I look at fighting towers like this. You know, you got the hand of the divine, which is really your higher self, and you're running along in this life, okay? And you're running or you're not. The divine is. And it's the same thing as my horse. If my horse were hauling butt and I were latched on, there's only one of two things I can do. I can either fight it and let him drag my ass down the road and get all skint up, or I can put my running shoes on and run along with him. And it's going to be a lot easier to just run along with that horse. Well, the same's true with the divine. The divine's even much stronger than a horse is compared to me, right? So you don't fight that, okay? When the tower falls, you just keep running, okay? Because if you fight that tower, you're just going to beat up. You're going to get beat up, okay? It's going to get beat up and banged up. And quite honestly, it's your decision. You can make this easy or hard. It's going to, a tower's going to fall. Let me tell you something. When that divine steps in and strikes lightning just like they did during the Gemini reading and makes this tower fall, there ain't no going back, baby cakes. That house is destroyed. Yes, that house is destroyed. It was a house of cards built on shifting sand to begin with. Right? I love that, Ace. Your arms are too short to box with God. Oh, that's priceless. Oh, my God, that's perfect. But yeah. And that's what this is. That's what this is. And let me tell you something. Rejection, protection, right? Okay? You're going to be like a phoenix rising up. It's no mistake that this Ace of Wands is fire. That's fire. That's you rising up out of the fire. Look, there's even a bird pictured here. Okay, look at that. Rise up out of the fire. And you can. I promise you. Okay? I ain't nothing special. If I can do it, you can do it. We all got... I have access to divine. So do you. We all have access to divine source, love, light, and energy. Of course we do. What you gonna do with it? Okay? Your life is your gift to the divine. What you do with it is your gift back. Okay? Don't waste another minute. This is telling you to take action now. Stop waiting. Start making action. Okay? There you go. You got fire and water and earth and air. Literally every sign. Heavy Scorpio, Capricorn. Okay? All right. So there we go. All right. I have got to shut up. This reading is going on far too long. All right, Aquarius. This is the reading that, you know, talking about the never-ending story. This is the reading that won't end, right? Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Y'all don't forget to hit that like button, okay? Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Channel messages for the Aquarians. See, Ashley's great. Exactly. Exactly. All right, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's up, Aquarius gang? Aquarius, y'all have been getting some great readings recently. I did y'all's reading. I did Capricorn's reading. I think I did Capricorn and Aquarius yesterday, right? Wow, Arlene, that's so cool. All right. What we got for you, Aquarius? Oh, Mad Hattress, that's so sweet. Ooh. I love it. All right, Aquarius. Damn, there's so much emotion here, I can't even. There's divine counterpart energy here. Aquarius, whoever this is that we've been talking about, and this is, yes, I'm still on that story. What are we, like 3 weeks in now? They're already got their eye on you. Let's just go back though. All right, Aquarius, hold on a minute. You got the World card in the upright. Beautiful card, highly spiritual. Y'all know that. The World card is you. Completion of a cycle, more than likely a healing cycle. At the end of this cycle, what comes? A lot of joy. It's a highly spiritual card. It's very much about you, the individual. It is the end of a tough cycle where you get a lot of you gain through this healing cycle, a lot of self-awareness. Okay? a lot of happiness, a lot of inner peace, a lot of joy. You're trusting the divine, and you've learned to co-create with the divine. You are completed a cycle. And the other part of the meaning of that card is ready for the next phase of the journey. Well, are you worried about it? No. The Eight of Swords is in reverse. You left that thing a long time ago. But look, and let me tell you something. You're single, you're doing well, and you're happy, and you're stable. A lot of joy, a lot of self-awareness. Some of you might be self-employed for whatever reason. I don't know why, but your money's looking good, stable, if not doing just flat out great. And you're bossing up. I got the Emperor card. That might be you or the person coming in. I think it's probably both because, yeah, like attracts like. Look at here. Let me show you something. They're already watching you. Okay, they got their eye on you. Look at here. Look. Love offer. Love offer accepted. Mutual love. Ace of Cups. Two of Cups. I told you had divine counterpart energy. You didn't believe me. Look at here. Look at there. King and Queen of Cups. This one's short, sweet, and to the point. It's a boss up. This is the king of all kings in the tarot. You couldn't bring it in, baby, if you weren't vibing on the same level. You got it all in this one. King of Swords. King of Cups. King of Pentacles. King of Wands. And it's your own energy. I don't care. I'm not into gender. Y'all know that. I'm reading energy. Aquarius, it's because you did this. It's because you did this. You stayed single, and you got stable, and you did the healing, and you became very Let me tell you something. The reason people are in and out, and this ain't that, okay, but in general, the reason we see people that are in and out in connections where they're in and out, and they're just fluctuating emotions and stuff like that, what causes that many times is a lack of self-awareness. And why do I say that? Because when people are in and out, what that means is they don't know what they want. Well, it's because they don't know who they are. They have no self-awareness, okay? And they have not done the work that is associated with the energy that comes when this World card comes out in the upright, okay? But it's single, standing on your own with a lot of happiness and great self-awareness, inner peace, trusting the divine, co-creating with the divine, probably manifesting good money, okay? Maybe self-employed. Love offer, accepted. Yin for your yang. A lot of emotion here. Maybe a water sign. You got a lot of water on the board. You also have air. And you got earth. And then you have Aries. Could be any sign, though. I ain't worried about the sign. You'll know it. You'll know it. It is. I have a whole playlist about shadow work. But it's about healing emotional wounds so that you won't manifest another romantic disaster. And it'll make you feel a lot better. Make you feel a lot better. So that's what I have for you, Aquarius. Let's go to the Pisces game. All right. Pisces. You guys are so sweet. Thank you for being here. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, Melissa, I'm glad you liked that. That was short, sweet, and to the point, but I mean, it is what it is. All right. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Wait. Oh, Mad Hattress. Well, I hope they're happy tears. Good. You said it's a good cry. Okay, good. All right, Pisces. Once upon a time, Pisces, right? Got to pick on y'all. Pisces Moon. Okay. I've got a friend in New Orleans who is a Pisces Moon. In fact, it's Tank's Tarot. All right, Pisces. What's up, Pisces gang? What's up, Pisces? Pisces. Good deal, Melissa. That damn Lover's reversed. Excuse me. Why is the Lover's reversed, and then the Two of Cups in the upright, and then the Justice in the reverse? It's King of Swords, Strength. Ten of Cups. Nine of Swords in the reverse. King of Cups. Lord. By the time I get to Pisces, I'm tired, but we're going to give it our best shot, Pisces, okay? You know, I think you felt like that you were dealing with a soul, or, well, and you probably were. Okay, it's my belief, Pisces, that we have many soulmates, okay? And they're not always romantic, okay? Sometimes it can be even be your pet, family member, friend, whatever, okay? But just keep that in mind. That being said, I do think you were, or have been, dealing with a soulmate. And at one time, there was probably a real strong connection there with the Two of Cups. And you guys, you know, with the Lovers reversed, I mean, sometimes that's about somebody, you know, refusing to make a choice between you and another person. Possibly. I don't have real strong third party vibes in what I'm feeling, though. What I think is that there was conflict and arguing, okay? And maybe this person did have fluctuating emotions. You may have married this person, too. You may have, okay? But if you married them, you may have divorced them because the Justice card is in the reverse here. And it's hard, you know what it's almost looking like? I mean, I think there was love here. And maybe on both parts, because the King of Cups is here, the Two of Cups is here, but the King of Swords is here. It's like somebody made a head over heart decision in their mind. The Nine of Swords is here in reverse, and somebody said that they felt like it was just best to move on. I don't understand this, Pisces, how this could be. How did this go so wrong? You know, what I'm getting from this thing is how could love so right turn out to be so wrong? It's an old Bee Gees song that is from way back in the day, back before y'all were ever a twinkle in your daddy's eye. Okay? But I think this may have left you with more questions than answers. And I think you're healing and I think you're feeling better about it. But it's almost like you had to create your own closure and find your own spiritual muscles in this whole thing and kind of just say, you know what it is with this King of Swords energy, you know. But I think there was emotion here and I really think it was on both parts. But I think there was just a lot of arguing here. I think that's what the Lovers is here in reverse. And conflict, arguing, disagreements. Sometimes the Lovers card in the reverse can mean that. But at the same time, I still get intensity here. Is it the intensity? Was that the thing? Yeah, it's the intensity. That's what this is about. If you did not marry this person, you thought you were going to. Okay? And it was a major shakeup that you weren't expecting when this thing kind of went kaputs, okay? It's the intensity. That's what this is. This thing is intense. I'm going to have to pull a couple more to Pisces. I normally don't, but I mean, I'm just going to have to get some more details. Auntie Karen needs the deets, please. Can we get a little bit more on this thing? It's the intensity. That's got to be what it is. Give me 3 more cards on this dynamic between Pisces and this person, please. And then we'll do a collective, right? I think this person loved you. May still. The World card. They feel like it's over. 8 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles. You know what's weird, Pisces? I'm going to tell you. They're trying to put this thing behind them. But quite honestly, they feel left out in the cold. And they have not, I'm going to tell you what. No, they've not given up on this thing. No, they've not given up on this thing. No, they've not. Now, I'm going to tell you, they're trying to heal from it. They're trying to move on, but they've not given up. In the back of their mind, they're thinking that eventually, yeah, they are. Sure are. And maybe that's you, too. This is one of those readings that I just shake my head and go. But I would say this. Do not wait on anyone. Never put your life on hold for another person. You release and you heal. If it's meant to be, this person will come back around. If not, oh well, then they missed the bus. But for you to put your life on hold for another person when they may or may not ever be back around 10, 15, 20 years from now, that's 10, 15, 20 years you could have been living instead of breathing. We can all exist. How about live? Right? Night, Ash. Sweet dreams to you and the baby, okay? All right. We've pulled Pisces. We've got every element, air, fire, earth, and water. Let me give you the majors here real quick. We've got Leo and Libra and Gemini and Pisces. Lots of cards on the table, so yeah. I really just wanted more answers, and I'm going to tell you something, though. This person, in the back of their mind, they feel like there's a good possibility you'll be together one day. You know, who knows how many relationships both of you will go through between now and then, right? If it even happens. All right. Let's go to the collective. Collective. I got to tell collective a funny story. I do this thing in the New York Times every day, and it's called Spelling Bee, and you have to make a 7-letter word. And it took me forever. I could not figure out what the 7-letter, it was like 7 letters, and you have to make a word out of those 7 letters. And I'm sitting there, and I'm like, what is this word? And the word was collective, and I thought, oh my God, I write that word literally every day whenever I timestamp, and here I can't even get that word, right? So yeah. But okay, collective. All right, and if you haven't subscribed, I hope you will. And of course, like this video, comment, and if you want to book a personal reading, it's easy to do. You can see how to do that down in the description box below this video. All right, lots of positive reads, CQ. This one was different. Lots of positive reads. I felt like it. Yep. Usually the channeled ones are pretty good. All right. Collective, what do you need to know? What's your message from the divine? Crystal, you cracked me up. You ain't playing, are you? Good deal, Nancy. Oh, I love it, Melissa. I wish I had my software up, but I'm gonna read it. For those of you who do not see this comment from my mod that Melissa Reynolds has just said, I'm going to read this. All you parents, best advice for you in every situation, you have to be 100% honest. Imagine that this situation is your child dealing with the same exact situation you're in. What advice would you give your child if they were in a romantic situation like this, and do exactly that? That's exactly what the divine would tell you to do. Thank you, Melissa. I know, Crystal, you're so funny. All right. All right. What do you need to know, collective? Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. In the reverse, though, the main card. Wheel of Fortune, Strength card, be patient, Page of Swords, be still. We got some advice for you. All right, so here's the thing. Queen of Pentacles, first of all, know your damn value. Know your value. Know what you bring to the table. Rich Locke gave an excellent analogy, and I got to share it. He had his, you know, wedding, engagement ring, whatever. I don't know what it, but like his ring, his commitment ring. Let's just call it that. Because they're getting married later this year. But okay, he had it and he took it off. It's a diamond ring. It's got diamonds, very pretty. And he said, let me tell you something. Let me give you an analogy. And this is the analogy he gave. He took this ring and he said, if I took this ring and I handed it to a homeless person on the street, and I said, here, buddy, go take this and you can go pawn it and get $1,500 or $2,000 at the pawn shop, and you can get a leg up. You know, maybe you can go put a deposit down on a place and, you know, get you a couple of outfits for, you know, interviews and get you a job somewhere. Okay? And that person turned to you, you're holding that ring and handed it to him. That person turned to you and said, I don't want that. That ain't worth nothing. You wouldn't think twice about it. You just automatically look at that person and say, well, that's an idiot. He doesn't realize that this is a diamond ring. It's worth $1,500, $2,000. But yet, whenever somebody questions your value, you will crumble at their words instead of go, well, that's your problem. I ain't affected. I know what I bring to the table. You'll argue about the value of a $100 bill, but you won't argue about your own value. And if somebody does not see the value of a $100 bill, it takes you no time to realize that that person is an idiot. But if somebody doesn't see your value, right? See your value. You have a value. Know what you bring to the table. Okay? We're all different, but we all have some great qualities. And if you don't have great qualities, we'll step into them because they're there for you too. I guarantee you that. Okay, Queen of Swords, but it's in reverse, and I want to talk to that. Okay? Bitterness and anger, all of that stuff is part of your shadow self that needs to be worked through. If you find yourself triggered, do you know that triggers are your best friend? Because they are your shadow self, which is your subconscious, screaming out to be heard and dealt with and addressed. It is literally screaming to get your attention. You need to work on this, right? And that is what that's about, okay? And so glad that came out in the reverse, okay? The Moon card. The Moon card's all about the subconscious, which is what? The shadow self. It's about the secrets that are unknown because they're in our subconscious that we hid from ourselves, right? Oh, we all deal with it, Brookie, honey. I do too. I do too. We're on the collective, which is for everybody. AMB 7777. Okay. Wheel of Fortune. Leave it up to fate, luck, and destiny, honey. Let the divine have control. Trust the divine. You know, you manifest, you visualize, you take action, and then you get out the way and let the divine do the stuff. It's a co-creating thing there. Okay, you can turn that wheel in whatever direction you want whenever you are. You're exactly where you're supposed to be when you're supposed to be there. That's what that's about. The Strength card. Okay, don't get in a hurry on this. Let your spiritual muscles develop over time. Just like if you were in a physical workout program, in this healing mode and in this ascension and working on yourself, you're developing spiritual muscles, okay? If I start to go to the gym today, in 3 days, do you think my biceps are going to be this big? Okay? So why do you think you're going to feel so much better after 3 days of doing energy work? It's the same thing. It takes time. It takes patience, right? Hey, Leather and Lace, good to see you. And then Page of Swords. And the advice in the Page of Swords is great. And I'm going to tell you why. In the advice, the Page of Swords is this. When you are manifesting, when you are working, you stay stealth. You don't tell other people always all your business. Let me tell you something. Go into High Priestess mode every once in a while. Even this crazy-ass Gemini Sun and Rising, who has a mouth that never shuts up, can go into High Priestess mode whenever I feel the need. I've learned the beauty of silence. I've learned the beauty of shutting your mouth and listening to what is said and done and observing from an intuitive place and going from there. And when I manifest, many times nobody knows what the hell I'm manifesting because you know what? They can't throw their energy at it. They can't do things to sabotage. No. A lot of my stuff I do in stealth. Yes, I do. And that's why the Page of Swords is here. It's to tell you, you know, be mindful who you tell your stuff to. And there's some people out here that are gossipy too. The Page of Swords can be a gossip. Okay? Be mindful. Not everybody that you think is your friend is your friend. I've had some recent lessons like that. And some of you you're well aware of, you've seen that go down, right? Okay? And that's a tough situation. It's just better to, you know, right? Okay? We've got air and earth. We got a lot of, and a lot of, 3 of the 6 cards are major arcanas here. We have Leo, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. All right. So that's what we have. And that is a wrap, except for, let's do a moonology. I want to do my moonology or 2. Let's do a couple moonologies for you. Thank you guys so much for being here. Spirit Messenger, thank you. All right. I believe it, Ace. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you something. I could tell you some stories about my blood. And I'm not saying I'm not the only one, and I'm not discounting what you're saying. I'm just saying I'm not surprised. You know, blood means nothing. It's soul fam, right? All right, moonology. What we got, folks? What we got for the collective? Let's shuffle these things. And I shuffled everything real good today when I was cleansing. Well, look at there. This flew across the thingy. Bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. Bring love. You know what? Love is the highest vibration. If you just act out of love, okay, and sometimes love is allowing people to experience the consequences of their behavior and not trying to rescue them. Okay, you cannot pour from an empty cup, so you've got to put yourself first. Sometimes it has to do with that. But you handle yourself with love. You speak your truth in love. Don't compromise a damn bit of your message, but speak with love and compassion, okay? Compassion. My friend that I shared earlier that we were talking about, one of her cards today that I read about her, yeah, it was yesterday's message, but I didn't get it to today, so it was part of my message for today, was compassion. Communication is key. Speak your truth. Okay, this beautiful mercurial energy right now with Mercury in retrograde. We've got Gemini here. Communication. Mercury is the messenger. It is the great communicator. Okay, and Mercury in retrograde. Let me tell you what this is telling you. We're in the pre-shadow period already. And I'm going to tell you something. It's easy to miscommunicate, especially when you do text and emails and stuff like that. And I'm going to tell you, my Taurus daughter and I, especially during Mercury retrograde, it's very easy for us to miscommunicate. So we're always, okay, let me make sure I heard what you said. And and we'll do that kind of stuff just because it makes it easier. And there's nothing wrong with that, okay? It's easy to misunderstand things right now, okay? And you don't want crazy misunderstandings to bring something about that would have never happened. Virgo energy, you are good enough. You deserve everything you want. And I said this a lot in this, whenever these Ace of Wands kept coming out. Aries energy here. It's time to move. It's go time. Okay, it's go time. All right, a lot of these opportunities, it's like it's now or never, right? All right, and I'm going to pull a quote for you. I'll pull a quote for you. All right, here we go. Hey, Rusty, how are you? What is this? Oh, this is an MLK quote. I like this. Man must evolve for all human conflict a method which rejects revenge, aggression, and retaliation. The foundation of such a method is love. We are hearing about love. Handle yourself with love. That's the goal, right? Can you make a choice to find happiness in seeing someone else succeed? Right? Are you competitive, or do you realize that we can all win and there's enough pie for all of us to eat, right? And this collective, one of my favorites. Why are you looking for love? You are love. And if you realize that and you start walking like that, then you'll attract it to you. You won't have to go out and chase the darn thing. All right, collective, I'm going to get out of here. I love you guys so much. It's always an honor and a pleasure and a privilege to be able to read for you to trust me to read for you, and for you to spend your free time with me. Is a very huge compliment that I do not take lightly. So thank you all so much. A lot of healing to all of you. Mod Squad with the wrenches. You know who you are. You rock my proverbial world, and I would not be here without you. It's a teamwork, make the dream work kind of thing for you guys. I wouldn't be here without your help. We couldn't make this thing happen, and I do appreciate you. What you do is a labor of love, truly, and I appreciate you guys so much, okay? Many blessings, everyone, from Alabama. Big hugs. Namaste. Peace to all of you. I will talk to you guys again soon. Thank you so much. Bye now.